You okay?
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Coming up, we've got what should prove to...
Man, I was on a win streak and EA would do that shit. Yeah, y'all gotta fix y'all game, bro. Like, them disconnects for, like, that shouldn't happen. Especially when I'm on a win streak. That shit's gay.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. Tonight, we've got the crew set for what...
Bro, EA. EA needs new servers, bro. Like, I wouldn't even consider cross-platform until they can fix this shit the way it is now. I'm taking losses on games I didn't even get to play, bro. Like, that's just stupid.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us
Better yet, why am I the
Florida
fucking away team 3 times in a row?
here in Miami. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Miami Dolphins.
Just EA fucking with you, bro. Like, if it ain't the disconnect shit, they're just gonna keep making you the away opponent.
Football now on a sunny Florida afternoon, and we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Now whistles, and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Let's go.
That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And now off to the races down the right side.
There should have been an illegal man downfield. Can't hold on to a play that long.
One play in the end zone, a long touchdown pass. You knew they wanted to get him involved. He's their go-to guy. First play, though, wow.
Yeah, and I remember when I was playing, something similar happened. I remember getting to the sideline and my coach said, so what in the scouting report with circling him, putting a star by him, did you not get that he was a good player? And that's the question I would have for them now. You know, as you said, he's a go-to guy. How is he not covered? Now I should say, covered well.
That's called. And it's very quickly 8-0.
What time are you coming back?
Showing how aggressive they're going to be in this game. They get the quick
I don't know.
and they go for 2.
I might not.
And when surf's up, you ride the wave. They felt great about that quick drive, put it in the end zone. Why not go for two? They felt comfortable with the play call that they had.
And the home crowd loves it. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 16. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And some room to maneuver. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That's good for 21 yards and a 1st down. Throwing now is Carr. He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 37-yard line. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
First carry of the game for Zamir White. And some room to work. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. So how about that for your first carry of the game? Not bad.
How about that, and not bad at all. I think he earned himself a little bit more work, partner, because that's what you want from your number 2 or your number 3 running backs. You want him to come in with the fresh legs, give your team a little jolt, and he did it right there. Best way to lobby for more playing time? Have runs like that.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is not going to make it to the end zone. The defense stands tall, and they're going to hold on to their 8-6 lead. Boy, a little panic here early. A first quarter onside kick. And the Dolphins are going to recover. Got his man complete over the middle. It's
This
Hill.
dude sucks.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
It's all like Bruins RPO.
First carry for Raheem Mostert. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line. And that's incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Now a give to Mostert running right. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Raheem Mostert, a 10-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to extend their lead. Mike McDaniel, no hesitation on his end. He's telling his offense to go for 2. It's a run with Mostert, and he is in.
Bro, he's not in there yet.
As he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. So 2 successful 2-quarter tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost as huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or two-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got me pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
From the 22, Carr. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now Carr. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Cole. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Powers through it. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second down, Jacobs once more. 66 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Here's Jacobs. And they'll bring him down.
But that's not a touchdown? Okay.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. On 2nd and goal, Carr. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Devontae Adams there to make the grab.
They went 5 wide in that offensive set, and racing going 3 wide is a big deal. To go 5, how about the way that they finish things off?
Did you just fit a race car reference into the game?
EA slowed me down. Y'all seen that shit?
Wide, that means you're going fast now.
That's so fucking good.
The kickoff team on the field now.
Dude can't really stop him. He don't got a defense, and then his offense, he's relying on glitches. Eventually we'll pick one off and get a big play.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Holy
Slant, Tyreek Hill with it. And he's got room. Still going. He's at the 30, 10, and all the way in for a Miami touchdown.
yeah.
Tyreek Hill.
Stop bailing this guy out.
Touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Mike McDaniel, no hesitation on his end. He's telling his offense to go for 2. Tua going to try and throw for it. It's complete. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone.
Build out.
And the formula there on the 2-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
They go right back to White here on first down. They'll take it inside the 25. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Carr. Touchdown Raiders. A pair of teammates at Fresno State connecting there. Derek Carr to Devontae Adams. And the Raiders have cut it back within a score. Well, only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him, all those times you talk to us about efficiency, I'm living it right now.
And they're able to ground it in there on the 2-point try. And you and I were talking before the game that 2-point conversions from the 15-16 season, what has changed, what hasn't changed, partner?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's changed is just your normal.
Oh, and miscommunication on the lateral. The
Did we just call it? We just called it.
And a costly turnover there as the ball will be spotted 1st and goal at the 5-yard line. So how about this for a turn of events? They cut the lead with a touchdown, and then on the ensuing kickoff, get the football right back.
And what a swing in a short amount of time because the momentum was totally against them. Now it's all in their favor. They've got a chance to go into the lead if they get the ball to the end zone.
Shotgun now for Carr. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. 3rd touchdown pass now for Derek Carr. And the Raiders have taken the lead. These 2 teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they?
Why is Zeus showing out for me?
And really bunch them up, and we have a tight
Back
game
up
here.
in there doing work.
We talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far and fun to watch. A short kick taken at the 18. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Switch it up just a little bit.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on
Good defense. Fucking D, let's go.
It's intercepted. Picked off.
So y'all gonna switch it up. One thing I'm good at is adjusting what people fucking do, man.
And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football.
That one turnover going to be
He's certainly not
the change of the game.
Chances downfield. Now look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws it in.
Think about when RPO offenses, it only works for so long.
Not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
Do your work, Jules. Do your work. Do your work.
40. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set him up.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. On 2nd down, they'll run with White. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. They're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now Carr. And the pass complete to Waller on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down. They'll run for it. This is White. And he will be knocked down hard.
Do God's work, Zeus.
The first down.
The Jacobs get fresh.
They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Just enough push up front. He only needed about 6 inches. He didn't get a whole lot more than that.
No, but he made sure he got enough so they didn't have to worry about measuring it or making it even close. Ends up picking up a couple of yards in the situations you noted where he only needed inches.
Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They stay on the ground with White. Heck of a broken tackle, but only able to work this down near the 23. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Snap comes at 1, and it's Carr. It's grabbed over the middle by White. And he is going to have the Raiders' first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. In motion comes the tight end left. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. That's complete to his tight end Waller. And able to get this down inside the 15.
The efficiency, fellas.
14 before he's out of bounds. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. throwing again on second down. Carr, throw left side, taken in by Renfro. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. In motion left, the tight end. Again, they'll throw with Carr. That's caught by Waller out left side. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal. Here's Carr to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Making 4 touchdown passes.
Boy, it's a money scheme, fellas.
And the Raiders will extend their lead here just before halftime.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. But he is not going to make it into the
All right, Jacob. Get him in the second half, man. We got a 2-possession game.
As we come up on halftime.
He try to glitch me with RPOs. Now he's losing.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Think about running RPOs. You can only run them so many times before they stop working.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Wow. Give him the time of day.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Now the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down.
Good D.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Once you take his little RPOs, man, he ain't got nothing else to go to.
Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Raiders with
You beat one RPO spammer, you beat them all. That's pretty much it. They all play the same.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
They run their little 3 or 4 glitch money plays, and then when you box them up, they disappear.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got a chance to expand upon that lead here.
Why Jacob a little tired, but Zeus is stepping up for me. So we're going to ride with him.
Shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them.
Yeah, dude, man, just show toughness, dude.
Damage with it, and in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them too.
He could muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short. Trying to run for it with Jacobs. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive alive.
Someone's been having a good game so far.
He has the run defense.
Power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. On 1st down, Carr pushes him over. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that will bring up 2nd down. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2. A bullet throw, but incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And he is going to have a Raiders first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Once again, it's Jacobs. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 110 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 45-yard line. They'll go up the middle with White. Tackled that time by Jerome Baker out of Ohio State.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll bring a tight end in motion left. Now they'll throw with Carr. He will find Cole here, complete.
Money scheme.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Keelan Cole, 44 yards. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. They're going to try and run. And he'll get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores.
I love beating the brakes out of these people that want to use RPO glitches.
Sometimes you probably see teams treat the 2-point conversion differently.
When they match up women, they be like, oh shit, he a real one, yeah.
I agree with you totally
Team
on that.
cheating,
A lot
bro.
of teams treat it as if they have farther to go and shy away from running the football. I think this is a great spot to do it because most teams play you for the pass. Go ahead and run and let your linemen surge and fire out.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Tua now on first down. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close.
Just keep everything in front of me.
We'll return with
Doing
more
good.
after this break.
I put
You're
28
watching the
points up on his
NFL
ass in the
on EA
second quarter.
Sports. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. Going to the air, Tagovailoa.
Oh, that should have been a pick.
Catch there for Waddle. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league,
A loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or something that feels a little bit
They need to
cheap.
start flagging that, bro. You can't hold on to RPOs that long.
That's still a benefit to the squad.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
Mostert will score. Touchdown, Miami. All right, so this one not quite over yet. Back to a 2-score game, CD.
Yeah, and you've still got 4+ minutes to go, so when you think about comebacks, it's happened before. Now, it hasn't happened often, but you've got to think to yourself, let's be the next great comeback story and play this one out.
It's a run with Mostert, and he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point.
He short kicks it, we'll just clock it.
Cut this deficit down a little bit further. Touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, the first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing his car on 3rd down. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Raiders try it on 4th down, but to no avail. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. Ready. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Tua going to throw. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill, 39 yards. And the Dolphins have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. It's been quite the game for him individually. A trio of touchdown catches now.
So pick a route, any route. Whatever you want him to run, he's going to do it and do it well and end up in the end zone. This has really been fun to watch. I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. You're in the 4th quarter. Defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
The throw taken in by Cole. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They run straight ahead here with White. Jerome Baker there on the tackle. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. Now a timeout coming in here defensively as they stop it before the 2-minute warning with 2:09 to go in the game. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. To throw his Carr. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. Throwing on first down is Carr. He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. On second down, Jacobs. And some space here. And they move this all the way down to the 9. It's first and goal and a late touchdown at this stage. Could officially salt this one away. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Second and goal from inside the 5. To throw his Carr. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
Third and goal at the 4-yard line. 4 yards, that gets him close to the goal line, but it also brings up a 4th and goal. They'll go for it. It's Carr. And it's intercepted at the goal line. He's got daylight.
Carr, this is shit.
And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. So that changes things, no doubt. We thought we might be on the verge of our initial score of the game, but after that interception,
The long return.
yeah, then they had that long return, and now it's the other sideline who might be the first to put the points up. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Here's Tua.
Take it all.
Away. It's incomplete. And a great game comes down to this. Time for one play, and they've got to get it in the end zone.
And I want every cover guy I've got in the game on defense, every extra defensive back who can make a play on the football. So whether it's nickel, dime, quarter, whatever you want to call it, I want 5, 6, 7 guys back there.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. One final try for Tagovailoa. And this is going to be caught. It's caught. And they've won the football game. Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed
EA gonna find a way to cheat you, bro.
less gas
That's how it
from the
is.
inside.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure
That
they
should have
bled
been
the
a pick.
clock
There's
out
like
as
a
well
couple of them that
and
should have been
denied their
picks.
opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational
You know, why the
football
safety?
to end this one.
Charles, normally when you see a group
Safety
score
just
this
kind
many
of
points,
froze.
it's a complete
From the
blowout.
inside. I had a
Instead, they
vert
needed
hook.
every single one of
Because
those
I
in this
didn't have
close,
anybody
high-scoring
inside.
affair.
Yeah, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my
Just
seat
whatever.
after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
Yeah, I probably would have ran the ball, but I didn't think he was going to be able to pick it off with a fucking pass rusher, you know? It's like, stupid shit be happening in this game sometimes. Trying to find a play that I should have picked off, and I don't think there's a highlight for it. I'm thinking on one of these he should have got called for illegal man downfield. Yeah, on 76. Let me find another one. The vert hook went outside instead of going inside because I guess he had them bunch her out side by side. That's probably why I don't know why it does shit like that, but probably should I could have probably manned him up, but just the flaws in this game. Trying to find a damn play. He hit the flat route. I had a flat on the field, and it didn't get picked off. But I don't see the highlight for it. And then, cause see this. Hopefully they patch the RPOs up next year. And then I hate how he gets that speed boost, bro. Like, my man knows he's going deep. He shouldn't get that last second speed boost if I'm that close to him. It's like all them speed receivers get that bullshit. Like, if you're going to beat me, I mean, why you didn't beat me at the point of attack, at the line of scrimmage? Like, why you didn't beat me there? Why you got to beat me at the last fucking second? Like, that's so gay. You ain't know what they be doing, bro. Trying to piss you off. With a fucking vert hook, and he didn't play his fucking assignment, so I should have. I brought the quarter over to kind of help with the middle, but he went vertical. The mid-read didn't even fucking play his assignment. Like, I'm thinking if number 5 would have took number 10, I could have took 88. And he didn't. He went inside. It's like, bro, you can't go inside when I need to go help on the other side to the trip side. It's like, I wanted a hook curl, really. I didn't want a vert hook. Yeah, like, we match up again, bro. Dude really didn't have a defense. Like, he was just sitting there praying. And just trying to rely on glitches on offense. Like, I hate playing people like that, but if anything, if they don't patch RPOs, they need to get rid of the custom playbooks. And by custom, I'm not saying editing your audibles and shit. I'm saying people putting like every fucking RPO in their fucking offense type shit needs to, that needs to go. That's just too corny. Or prevent you from audibling if you call an RPO. I mean, it needs to be something like that.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida.
Yeah, when they put them all together, EMT is hell to defend, bro.
Las Vegas Raiders and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Because then they'll start glitching your coverages out.
Two teams that met back in Super Bowl
Even user adjustments won't work.
The Bucs and Raiders are underway.
Because they'll start playing the fucking run when they're just pass spamming out of it.
And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
Well, as they say, if you drew it up, you couldn't have drawn it a whole lot better. That's exactly how you want to start the game. Excellent momentum off the opening kickoff.
They begin the drive on the ground. It's White. And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Holy.
And some room to run now. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 31 yards there and a first down.
Yeah, I did not pick that play now.
Went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without it.
And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. Tom Brady with a touchdown pass to Chris Godwin. And the Bucs need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Extra point put through.
I just got to the point where I see people use the same plays. It's like everybody got a custom playbook.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. And he's got some space here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. From midfield, here's Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. First carry of the game for Zamir White. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. They keep it on the ground. White again. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Now a give up the middle. This is White. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Only 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now Carr. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And he is going to have the Raiders first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. First down, here's White. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
On second and very short, Carr, touchdown.
Dot.
A pair of teammates at Fresno State connecting there. Derek Carr to Devontae Adams. And the Raiders respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. That's one of those long drives where not only do you score, but you really tire out the defense, too.
That's a great point, because now they've been on the field for a long time. Them going to the bench, trying to make adjustments, trying to figure things out. But they'll do so fatigued.
Carr will look to throw. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. On is the Raider kickoff unit now, as they will send this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. The offense running out, and they are charged up, ready to go after reaching the end zone on their last drive.
And normally I'd warn against getting complacent just because they scored the last time out. But I don't think there's any worries with this group right now. This is a hungry group, and they want to keep building off of their last drive. Now they just want the officials to hurry up and place the ball so they can snap it and get back to work.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Sometimes being a linebacker in the middle of the field is kind of like being a doctor on the field. You got to make the right diagnosis. Here he correctly sets his run and shoots through to make the play in the backfield.
Now a play fake. Brady. And this one caught downfield by Evans. And out across midfield down to the 45. A tight one. 8-7 our score after run on EA Sports. Play action. Now Brady.
Oh, pick that off.
And complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Now Brady. This is caught by Evans. And the Bucs are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
White is into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was, and when you mentioned the option, Most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of the defense.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. Taking it about the 1. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
Now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Opting to run again here with White. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. Carr going to go on 4th down. And that's complete to Adams. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down. On a handoff, it's White. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the 41, Carr. They'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 31-yard line. Now Carr. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Counter play with Jacobs. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. Carr now to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. picked off by Jamel Dean. And the Bucs are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
They begin with a run by Fournette.
Yeah.
Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. They were looking for a little spark and some breathing room. They got it right there, a gain of 14 and a 1st down.
Well, so much for being backed up against a goal line to start the drive. He gave some breathing room and then some. I think the defense really got caught thinking safety, trying to stack the line of scrimmage. And oftentimes, if you can get past the initial grouping, there's a lot of room to run. The defense actually fortunate that didn't go farther.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Miller in motion right. Play action. Now it's Brady. Airing this one out for Evans.
Hey, come on, man.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing now is Brady. That is caught. It's Chris Godwin. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out.
I think this defense was still trying to recover from that last play, so you wonder if they were ready for this one. You have to imagine their defensive coaches are yelling at them to get focused, because if they don't, more plays like that will result in giving up points.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Succop's kick is good. And that'll boost their lead to 9. It's 17-8. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll look to throw. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Working from the gun, it's Carr. He'll look downfield for
P.I.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Carlton Davis picks it.
You got it, bro. I ain't dealing with the PIs not getting called. That was just bad, EA. You literally let him get a push off. They should have called defensive holding or something because he was beat. And he did like that fucking elementary school thing. He just whipped around him. Come on, man. Like, don't cheat me now. Like, this is stupid. That's the shit I don't like.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Dallas Cowboys and the Las Vegas Raiders. And we are underway here in Las Vegas. Fielded just outside the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. They start on the ground with Elliott. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
Give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Throwing, Prescott. And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. Looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down inbounds. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. And this will be covered up. Pretty good result. It'll be down at the 14-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Carr and the Raiders come up 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line. On play action, they'll throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. He did an okay job of absorbing a hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot, force the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
First carry for Josh Jacobs. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he works it across the...
Stay in that weak box for me so I can run on you, please. Appreciate it. You should call the timeout.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10.
You realize I have Josh Jacobs, right?
Able to stay on his feet past the 30.
You might want to get out of that if you can.
33-yard line.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And this is
You might want to get out of that defense, sir.
He'll get this up to about the 42. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Jacobs going to try to middle. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Carr going to give it to Jacobs.
You realize I have Josh Jacobs and you're in a weak box, right?
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. Trying to run forward with Jacobs. And boy,
When they hit me, I have a whole backlash ability.
from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They go with Jacobs, and he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. First carry of the game for Zamir White.
He was tired. I see it.
A line of scrimmage, but that's all. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
I know the toss play begins.
Love people that stay in the same bullshit defense.
The
way this game easy.
is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they
I'm gonna
want.
lay out that history, bro. That backlash gonna wear you down.
That's the result that you get in that type of a game. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Cowboys' 25-yard line.
Carr going to throw. And that is caught.
Love picking on that bullshit-ass corner. It's fucking trash in real life, and he's trash on the game.
And the Raiders post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here.
Allowed the most yards in coverage last year.
Their first passing touchdown of the ball
I
game.
see why, because he sucks.
Tight end in those sure hands, and he provides the score.
Certainly looked like they were focused on taking away other weapons, and he certainly made them regret that because he found the soft spot ended up taking it to the end
EA,
zone.
I'm past the fucking line.
And he is not going to make it. They stop
I see how they cheat me, fellas.
and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. Fields this way up at the 17. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of the game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Under pressure, and they get
down.
to him again. Give that sack to the linebacker, Jayon Brown.
Ain't no shot plays over here, bro. You ain't gonna have time.
Why are you calling play action?
Because they're not going to bite defensively.
Might want to punt that.
Not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and that leads to a play-action sack.
You know what's sad is I know exactly what play he's about to run right now.
Prescott.
You know, we're going to have his home right there. I knew exactly what was coming.
And they turn it over. What a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And strong running there.
Lay out that his day, bro. Jacobs gonna wear your ass out.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
To throw his car. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
Car to throw for it on 4th down. And it's caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Here's Carr to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. A pair of teammates at Fresno State connecting there. Derek Carr to Devontae Adams. And they are able to add on to their advantage. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the 1st quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the 2nd. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better, and I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. So their second touchdown of this first half, they went for 2 after score number 1. Didn't get it. Now they get the equalizer, so to speak.
So to speak, and you can understand the thinking. Because they didn't get it after the first score, they wanted to get back to a normal points pattern, get up to 14. But just think, if they missed it here, they're only up 12-0. 1 extra point on the other side can ultimately beat you if they score twice.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10.
In fact, you would try to run that play again.
Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Rocky Sin.
She tried to run slants on him.
Possession of the football. Well, Charles, you got a quarterback.
Fell for it.
Pocket, try to make a play, and you get it, but instead he ends up throwing it to the other team.
And partners, we know to be successful in this league, number 1, you're going to have to be able to make plays on the perimeter or when the pocket breaks down. But number 2, you've got to make smart decisions with the football. And that time, that simply was not a smart decision.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone.
Devontae, you cannot press him. He is in the zone. You might want to get out of that.
Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
To throw, it's Carr.
He's in the zone. You got to guard him. You cannot play man coverage on Devontae.
And the Raiders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. Now they send the tight end in motion left. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
Why are you still in man coverage, bro? I got Devontae in the zone, bro. Don't do that. Don't make this easy.
They've attempted him after all 3 touchdowns, CD, and converted now 2 of them.
They're not just dipping their toe in the water, are they? I mean, they're committed to going for 2 points. And 2 out of 3, now with a 22-0 lead. In a sense, they're a little bit ahead of the curve.
Don't be predictable, bro.
And with the way their defense is playing, I don't know if it matters if they do convert any of these. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Meanwhile, Dak's throw there caught by Gallup. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Prescott. Being chased out left. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
That was actually throwing game 101 right there. You challenge double coverage like that, you're liable to get burned. Fortunate, that was just incomplete.
Yeah, that's what I need right here.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Again, Dak going to keep it.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Now a timeout signal for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Third down, it's Prescott. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And he will be out of bounds with no time remaining on what will be the final action of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. We welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. This is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They're obviously right now in the driver's seat, comfortably ahead. They've scored on a couple straight possessions, Charles, and I mean, for them, I guess it's just, that's into a double team.
It's intercepted.
Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
They go back to Pollard on second down. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down. Prescott on play action.
He's
going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Raiders are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores. But, yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is a team that just threw that interception, they got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Now Carr throwing on second down. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing now is Carr. Over the middle, that's caught by Adams. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in for second-half blowout material.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now Carr.
1 foot, EA. 1 foot. Come on now.
He gets this up past the 20-yard line.
Fix this shit.
Charles, maybe the play that this defense has been looking for.
They've hung in there, and if they lose this game, it won't be from a lack of effort on their part. The key question is, can the offense finally do something, because we're into the third quarter, and a 0 is still glowing on the scoreboard.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. He's got his man. It's Gallup. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. Looking to throw. Prescott. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Prescott down. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call. But for a second there, I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
You were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's second and 21. Now Prescott. Man open downfield is Gallup. He's got it. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on first and 10. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. This is a second and 4, ball at the 9. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. That ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Cowboys are finally on the board here in the fourth quarter. Prescott, they're going to throw for it. And it's incomplete, but a penalty flag is out. And this looks like pass interference. Let's see. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. Here's the correct call.
Try and run it here. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for two does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Carr and the Raiders come up first and 10 at their own 18. He'll give it to Jacobs to start the drive. Room here to run. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Running straight ahead is Jacobs. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
A loss of 5 brings up second and 15 at the 39-yard line.
Here's Carr. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And they're going to get this up to midfield. The Raiders on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is third and 4. Jacobs now. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Raider first down. First and 10 to the 45-yard line.
Carr now on first down. He finds his man, complete. That's Jacobs. Oh, he bowls over it. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 14 yards is the pickup there, the Raider first. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Running is Jacobs. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
From the 29, Carr. Throw right side into the hands of Foster Moreau. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Carr now to throw. And the pass complete to Waller on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. They'll run for it. This is White. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Zamir White, 22 yards. And the Raiders have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Carr will look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. He's at the 50, 30, 10, 5, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as head play backfires in a big way. Loose, and the Raiders have it. Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and the onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the 4th quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a gain of 9.
They keep it on the ground. White again. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. On play action. Now Carr. Able to find Waller. That's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. First down, here's White. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Anthony Brown there on the tackle.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
In motion left here, one of their tight ends. Carr going to look to throw. This throw over the middle, taken in by Cole.
And the Raiders are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
And that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
Get a rushing touchdown with the tight end. Let's go.
Touchdown. Foster Moreau, a 6-yard touchdown.
That's going to be mayor for me next year. I'm going to be getting some rushing touchdown stats.
He'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is not going to get to the goal line. And for the first time here this afternoon, they are thwarted on the 2-point conversion. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball.
Oh, pick the ball up.
Raiders pick it up. And he'll be brought down around the 7-yard line.
There's never a good place on the field to fumble the ball. Let's just call it as it is.
But definitely not in your own red zone.
In your own red zone, it's heightened, isn't it? Because you're almost automatically giving up a score and the momentum, and everything just changes for your team.
Yeah, so the kickoff fumble, now great field position. They give it off here to the tight end. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the field.
McCarthy mad.
That you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter.
2 running backs
and every
involved.
key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball. You're handing out multiple. Although I set you up by saying game balls plural, but
That boy Mumford, bro. Like, I know his stats don't say it, bro, but it's like ever since I put him in, I feel like I play so much better on offense.
Motivated and involved.
You're a man.
I just bench Parham, bro. I'll use Parham at tackle in situation, but Parham sucks as a guard.
Game balls for everybody.
I'm sorry, but it is what it is, man. He's not strong enough. To be a guard in the fucking Madden, you gotta have, like, damn near 90 strength. You're sitting around with 82 strength, bro, it's just gonna give up sheds. Damn, no highlights in the first quarter. Interceptions, sacks. Quick sack. Darren Waller, big play. Want to say I hit him with that drive. I probably could have hit Devontae right there. It would have been a push. But he was like playing like a cover 1 or something. Bro, I'm gonna point out some good things, okay? We got 2 good blocks on here with this offensive line setup that I got, and I'm using Miller, Illuminor, James, Moody, and Mumford. Watch how Mumford just pulls his guy, and that's no slouch, bro. That's D-Law, okay? Mumford does a good job against D-Law, bro. For what it's worth, he didn't really give up on his guy, okay? I'm gonna show you. Illuminor did a good job. It didn't animate right, but it played out okay. I like how he kicked back in to help the center. I usually don't get that. Like if I put Parham over there, Parham would probably have dumbed out or gave up a shed somewhere. But I mean, he did do that, but you know, you can only control so much in this game. But it was long enough for me to get the pass down the field for the touchdown. Not really a lot of highlights in this game. See, I blitzed all. I like to use these quarter adjustments for my blitzes. And then I did a bell. So like if they come out and try to run any play action, that weak side defensive end is just going to come. Whoosh. what's going to happen. I think I had the backside in man coverage instead of a quarter. So he kind of played that hover gap. So if anything come across the middle, he going to get it. That's why you don't want to always adjust everybody. Sometimes you let him stay in man and they'll just kind of play that little hook area. Mumford does great on these double teams, bro. Like, again, look at the two double teams with the positions that I've changed. You got Illuminor helping James. They do a great job on the seal crack. And then you got Mumford and Waller helping me set the edge. Like, it doesn't get better than that. Those are solid blocks. And that's why I say, man, when you want to run these little power runs and zone runs right at them, bro, you have to have guards that are strong and can push and not give up shits. They ain't got to be great. As long as they got strength and decent awareness, they ain't got to be fast. You just got to be able to, you know, if you want to run the ball, you want your strongest guys at center and guard. Tackles, you can basically use anybody. You know, it's strength. I mean, strength help a little bit, you know, but you really just want faster guys on the outside. That's what y'all want to set y'all offensive lines up like. Strength in the middle. That way they can help with double teams if your agile guys are struggling. Strong guys are good at the holds on the doubles. Please give me home field advantage. The way they need to do these home fields, like, they need to give the lower rated team home field. That would be fair.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL,
you don't give the higher rated team home field advantage. That's just dumb.
Stadium here in Kansas City. Today we're set for a good AFC.
So they got to come up with a balance for this shit. And the way it's set up now, I feel like I play the Chiefs at home more than any other team.
Bitter rivals going back to their AFL days in the 1960s.
And theirs is stupid because you can't fucking hot route.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
So you got to come up with good stop plays. Get your guys in the zone. Get the momentum. Take that Kansas City home field advantage away. You just got to get one stop on defense.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good gain. Second down, Jacobs once more. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Carr rolling to his left. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Jacobs going to try the middle. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. On 2nd and 9, Carr. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 48-yard line. Now Carr. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
A little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
They will run for the first time here with White. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. They go right back to White here on 1st down. And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. In motion goes the tight end. Carr with a play fake to Jacobs. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 22. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They find some open field here. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Their game had been pretty uneventful offensively until that big strike.
No doubt about it. Almost felt like they were just going back and forth a little bit in the first quarter. But in the second quarter, things ramped up a little bit. Things jumped up. And you're exactly right. Going to make a highlight film or two. We'll be watching that one later on today.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
On second down, they'll run with White. And able to use the stiff arm to gain leverage initially, but not much room thereafter. The Raiders on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 4. To throw his Carr. He'll get that out to the flat to White. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Now a give up the middle. This is White. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Here's Carr to throw. Man open is Keelan Cole, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they had been seeking.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Carr gonna throw. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And they're going to move it down inside the 25. Now back to the ground game with White. Uses the stiff arm. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. Into the red zone, it's Carr. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings them up 2nd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far, even backed up late. They're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now Carr. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. Touchdown Raiders. Darren Waller
a touchdown grab from Derek Carr. And the Raiders are on the board here in the final minute of the first half.
On that third down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
So now Carr, he'll lead the Raiders up to go for 2. In motion left, the tight end. They'll try to run it with Jacobs.
Oh, yeah, y'all fucked up for that one. Come on now.
Stop short of the goal line, and this will remain a 7-6 ball game. So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes. Fields this way up at the 17. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose.
Oh my God, EA, stop cheating for this guy.
Intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes taking a deep shot here for Hardman.
Yo, that's offensive PI.
And in for the Chiefs touchdown.
No sir, EA. That was a push off.
73 yards. And the Chiefs will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
Come on, EA. Y'all gotta stop helping this motherfucker, bro.
Butker now to add the extra point.
I literally pushed off my guy, bro. That's some fuck shit.
And it's up. It's good. Our score 14-6. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. He rifles one that's intercepted.
Why are y'all gonna give me a good pass lead while blocking the back? Why are y'all gonna give me a good pass lead accuracy and maybe throw a bad pass?
Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick 6.
And Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick?
Shit's so broken.
In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find
Bro,
out
catch
just
the
how much
fucking
they
football.
trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
A
misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
And this is caught.
Playing man coverage. I needed that route tech to activate.
How about that? The Raiders going to use
Play man again so the route tech can get you.
As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Carr defers to Jacobs.
Just start giving him random shit. That's all you got
the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Adams the man in motion right. Now a play fake. Carr. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I'd give some credit to the defender on that one. He read all of his keys perfectly. Got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
One cut.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play
Thanks
here
for backing
in this
up.
first half. Throwing his car on third down. Got a man, it's Darren Waller. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach. Don't they? And I'll guarantee you he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency he talked about.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 95 yards rushing for him now at his first 2 carries of the ball game. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Mahomes. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Holding.
And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Well, you get away with holding on every play.
Pacheco, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Why is my man running out of bounds?
Solid
Oh.
return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
We all know the teams never want to use the word panic, but if they expect to win this game, it has to start right here, right now. That return just set them up for points, and it needs to be a touchdown, not a field goal.
They begin the drive on the ground. It's White. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
They go with White on the counter. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. To throw, it's Carr. And he's going to be intercepted for the
No flag?
third time
Really?
thus far. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to take...
I just ain't playing the Chiefs at home no more, bro. That shit is cheese. They not throwing no flags. And it's just like the game just gonna keep cheating them. I'll probably be back tomorrow, fella. I need to get some sleep, so I ain't going into work. I gotta work 14 hours tomorrow. I will catch y'all later.